Hey, so what do you think about when you're thinking about how you want your website? So today we're going to be showing you in 20 minutes a quick, you know, walkthrough of how to of from the beginning to the end of creating your website. Now, this is not, the way that it's normally done, but I'm just going to, give you the base points, so the main things to go through when creating a website. So if you're joining live, you can comment in the comments. Let me know you're watching. Um, yeah, and you can post your questions in the comments, and I will answer them. So as you can see, I'm sharing. This is the back end of WordPress, and so the first things, the very first step that you want to do when you're starting to create your website, the first thing that you want to do is you want to um, think about what is the main purpose of your website. Who are you trying to connect with? Who are you trying to reach with your website? So those are the first steps that you need to take when you're ready to start creating your website. Who are you trying to reach, and what is going to be the purpose when they come to your website? What is the journey of the website? Also, you want to have your branding, your colors, your fonts, your the graphics that you want to use, the website copy, which is very important to have. um, you know are you going to have a store? Are you having a shop on your website? Do you have a course that you want to add to your website, maybe right now, or maybe down the line you want to add that? Those are all things that can be done through WordPress. Your blog, you have a blog that you want to add, those things too. So those are some things you want to think about. So let's get started. So first I want to show you. So right now you can see the back end of WordPress. But first I want to show you this. This is called local. And this is what I use. This is what you know, I was shown to use, that you can use, and it's free. You can have it on your website. And this is where you can start with creating your website. And so what you do, and so right here you can see I just have different ones, samples, and then I practice on. But this is where I start when I start creating a client's website. I start with local, and I'll start creating it here. And so I'm just going to show you real quick. So you'll see this right here. You can add. And so what you're going to do, you'll click the plus sign, and then you're going to create a new site, and then whatever the site's going to be called, and then you would put it here. I'm just going to make something up. So I'm just, which is just going to be a temporary, I'm going to show you. And so then, preferred, there's nothing really you need to do there. And then you can create um, a username for password for each site that you create. So I'm going to do that. And then you want to put in an email. It always defaults to that email, but you want to put in an email, and you can put in yours that you're going to be able to reach and you have access to, or that you want to use. Okay, and then you're going to click add site. And what this is going to do, this is adding it to it's creating everything, and it's going to add it to WordPress. It's adding it to the back end. It's creating all the back end of WordPress. And so it takes a while. And so then usually I think it asks for your computer login to access it, because it saves it to your drive. It creates a folder on your files. And so yeah, so So there it is. It's been created. So that's awesome. And so now you have um, Tuesday's happenings, and so there it is. And so it's just created all the things. So it's got the database and here, and so right here, this is where you can go and you can access the back end of WordPress. And so we're going to click on that, and you click on that, it'll take you to the back end. And usually it'll have you log in, and then it'll bring you to here. And so I have this one already up. So I'm going to show you this. And so this is what, once you log in, you're going to come to that and see that. Hello. I can't see your names, so you can say your names because I use StreamYard. There might be a link in the comments. So you want to click the link and you can give it permission, then I can see your names. But hello, everyone. You can post your names and so I can see who's joining. So thank you for watching. If you have questions, just post them in the comments. Okay, so here's the back end. So this is once you log in, you've created it. And so now you can start putting it all together. And so, you've got you've got the graphics, you've got the website copy, you've got the colors, the fonts, and everything that you want to use, and you're ready to putting it all together. So what you want to do, the first thing, we're going to go here. So this is the side of the dashboard right here. And so it's got the post, media, pages, which we'll be using. That's where you create your home page, your about page, and things like that. Comments, appearance, plugins, users, tools, settings. So right here. So what we're going to do, we're going to choose a theme because right now, I'll show you right now that this is what it looks like right now. So this is the front end. This is what the front end, so there's nothing added. It's just the default. This is what it looks like right now. Okay, so we're going to go back to the dashboard and we want to choose a theme. And so with WordPress, WordPress has so many themes that you can choose from. You can even search. So you can, click there, add new, and then you can upload a theme. So that's an option, or you can just use one of their themes that they have available. And when you download, there's like the theme I showed you, it has that theme. And so we can search here. And so you can search, it gives you it's got some right here available. The Astra, this is what is installed right now. This one is installed also. So it gives you some already installed. And so you can use those if you choose, and then you can just pick a different one to use. And so it gives you different, whatever you can search, whatever you're looking for. So say, I'm going to type in that. And so then you can, artists. So you can choose from there. It gives you different ones to choose from. And I'll show you. Let's see. A coach. I'll type in coach. And so it gives you different ones for coach. It gives you different ones that you can choose from for that. Let's see. It even has a restaurant. So right there, it's got that restaurant. And so you can even create a restaurant website. There's so many options that you can choose from. And so right there, you can even search by the latest ones that have been added. Favorites, if you can add favorites that you want to use, popular ones. And then you can choose there, and then you can also upload one. So let me show you real quick how that works. And so wherever you have it saved, say you can have it in Google Drive. Okay, let me see if I can pull this up real quick. I should have this ready. A moment. And so you can download. So if you can use the ones that are available right here on WordPress, or you can, purchase the theme somewhere else and you can add it. But you want to make sure that it's compatible with WordPress. So check that it's compatible. You want to check all the, that it's, a reputable, source that it's coming from before, you purchase it if you have to purchase it. So you just want to make sure that it's, it's good. Oops, sorry, let me pull up this. I had it ready, but and so then yeah, so you can just add it. And so then once you get the theme added, we're gonna start to get this added here. We'll start adding the, pages, whatever the pages, how many pages you want and what you want to add to them. You can start adding those to it. Okay. So you can upload it. So if you upload, you want to make sure that it's a zip file. And so you'll just drag it here. Make sure it's still on the screen. So you want to drag it there, and then you're just going to click install. Okay. And so you'll wait for that. And so it's been installed successfully. So then you're going to go to themes. Oh, and I forgot one thing. You want to make sure there's the the Genesis theme. So forgot to download that too. So if you're, especially if you're, downloading it from somewhere, you want to make sure there's a Genesis theme with it also. So let me grab that. Okay, and so it's the same thing. So add new, upload it. Sorry, guys. Okay, so install it. Okay, so now we've got that installed. So we're gonna go back to the themes again. And so, so there's the Genesis theme. And so here's the Monochrome Pro. And so that's the one. So we're going to click activate. And so with this one, it gives you different ones that you options to choose from. You got the minimal, the fashion, law firm, and marketing. So you can choose, and then also the photographer. So you can choose one. So I'm just going to choose this one. So you're going to wait for that to, it's giving you recommended plugins, and then the demo content is adding that. So once it's uploaded, then we can start creating it. And then I'll show you how to add some pages to it. Yeah, and we'll get a little bit of content in there. Okay, so that's done. And so it's all done, it's been added. So I'm going to show you what it looks like now since we've added the mono. So this is what it looks like now because we've added that theme, the Monochrome Pro theme to it. Let me make the screen a little bit bigger. So yeah, so this is what it looks like right now. And it's got the demo content, and it's got the right here, the sample. There's where the menu bar is, and then your the name of your your business will be right there, and then you can add stuff and then add a picture and fix that. So let's go back to the dashboard. Okay, so now we're gonna set it up. So we're gonna go to appearance and we're gonna go to customize. And so here, we can do the site, and you can add so this is where you can add the logo, the site title. You can add a tagline. And so tagline is like, usually there's like, um, some sites, they have like extra things right here. Like this file's got that extra thing, or like you get, a snazzy thing, a title that you want to add or something. So that's where you can add there. And then you can add the footer logo. You can add a logo and that will go there. And then the site icon, which is this right here, that little, right here. So like WordPress has got this W right here. Flywheel's got this little wheel. And so this is for Namecheap, and they've got that. So that's right there. And so that's where you would add that information there. And then you can just, go through the monochrome set colors. You can set, for the links, say you want, what the links colors, accent colors, the footer. So that's right there. And so it's got, the footer has 2 colors, so you can change that. Okay, so the menu. So this is the menu. So this is where we want to, the menu bar, set up the menu bar and what we want. So right now it's right here, and it's the drop down. And so it's got the home, about us, contact us. And so we can add, something else. And so if you want to add some different menus, you can add, like say you want, maybe you want a portfolio to showcase your work. Add that. You can change this if it's got those. These are just what comes with the when you download the theme. So you've got those, and you could take those out. So we can remove those. And so this can be your can be, you can use this as your, you can change the name, services. Your portfolio, and you can also move them. So you can just drag them and move them. So you want that down there. You want your services right here after home. You can also have like sub, like you want that for a home. And so when you go, so say right there, um, right there. And so it shows it. So it's like a subheading of the home page. And then you can move it back there. And so those are just some options to think about. And so and if you want say you want the menu bar on the footer, you can just click right there, and they're added down there also. Um, and so those are the footers. So whatever you want for the menu bar. So that's the menu bar. And then you want to, we can go to the homepage settings. And so you can, yeah, just making sure the homepage is set as the homepage. And there's the footer. And so you can, you want to, and that's where you can update that. You can, put in you can have your business name down there. Um, so you want that copyright information there. But then you can just take that out and say you can just put, and then you can copy the little, oops, I can't spell tonight. There. And so you want to click and make sure you want to click the publish there. But so those are just some things right there. And then you want to, so here's the pages. So this is where you can update the pages. And I'm just going to show, because I don't want to go on too long. And like I said, this is, you know, it's like the basic. It's really fast and stuff. So it's not going to be showing you everything, but I just wanted to get here and show you what it looks like and what, the process is of a little bit of the process of, getting in there and creating. So this is where you can change, you start adding your content to the pages. You can, whatever you want there, you can put the images that you have, change the headings. And adding in the information that you want, adding your colors, your fonts, and things like that. And so I just wanted to show you that, those are just some of the things that, to go through to create your website. And of course, this is really basic 20-minute basic content of how to create a website. So if this is something, I know I had some interest in, you're wanting to, you know, you want to create your website yourself. And if that's something that you're interested in, I'm setting up an intensive. It's going to be a day intensive. And I'm going to walk you through. You can follow along with me. And we're going to walk through. We're going to go more in depth than this. This is just a basic 20-minute thing, quick thing. But we're going to go in depth into creating a website. We're going to start from the beginning, the real beginning, like choosing your domains, setting up your hosting providers, choosing those things, getting all your content in your website, setting up the pages, um, adding your fonts, your colors, and everything like that. So if this is something that you'll be interested in, I would love for you to join me for intensive. I've set a couple of dates, so if you're interested in checking it out and joining me, I would love to show you how to do that if that's something that you want to do and you want to create your website yourself. Um, I'm excited about this. I would love to show you. And so if you can comment below, and if I'm offering it'll be 300 for the intensive, but if you book by Friday, it's a 50%. You'll get a 50% discount if you book by Friday, and join me for the intensive. So if you're interested, comment below intensive in the comments, and I will get you that link to join me for that intensive. And I would love to show you how to um, will get your website created. So if you're watching this on the replay, you can still comment that word intensive. You have until Friday. Post your questions that you have, and I would love to answer them. I'm excited, but I would love to show you either way. And if you're like you don't have time, that's, you don't have time to create your website, I would love to create it for you with my VIP days. So you can also book that. So let me know. You can comment VIP to find out more about those too. So I look forward to seeing you next week for the next week's training.